We're live. We're live. Very fancy. Hey, well, hold on. Well, let me do the intro first. This is not a regular podcast. This is so hello, welcome to whatever we're doing here. It's live stream here on my YouTube page, on Facebook page, Twitter page, what do you call it? I hear my neighbor Chris. Oh, we have my other neighbor Troy on here in a couple minutes as we live stream tonight's historical presidential debate between Donald J. Trump and Kamala Harris. And I said her name right. It's Kamala, not Kamala, as I've been saying for the last 5-6 years. Gotta get this shit right, man. Seriously. So professional here. What up, Chris?
Nothing much, man.
What you gotta say, man? I'm good. I'm hyped about this debate, man. Even took off my other show, the Whole Lot Podcast, which is currently going on. Shout out to the boys there, Jim, Mike, Sean, and Kyle. But you know, this is important. You know, this is a democracy in the line. You know, so wait for Trey getting here in a second. This debate will start at 9:00. I'm still trying to find it. So ABC has the debate. What are you watching it on right now? What station?
CNN.
CNN. So CNN is showing. Okay, cool. So let me go and bring it on Max real quick on my phone.
But I gotta say this. That's what
go ahead. Say you gotta say, man. This is open border. This is open borders here, man. So let's go.
Why is the one that actually talks all the mess?
Hold on, wait.
He's not on time.
Oh, Trey? Well, to be fair, he worked. To be fair, man, he worked late tonight, man. He worked late tonight, man. So and look, he's serving our community, man. He's a police officer. So God bless him. He's taking care of business there. So we got to give him a little bit of a wiggle room there. You know what I mean?
A commitment is a commitment.
He's coming. Look, he's showing up. Look, there was a question an hour ago if he's going to show up or not, and now he's on the show. So
we've been talking about this from like last week.
Yeah, but sometimes things
happen. Actually.
That's how Superman, though, man. Sometimes you got to take care of crime. You know what I mean? Listen, dude's doing God's work, man. Can't complain about that, man. Yeah, I got on CNN, so CNN's going to show it. So look, I thought this was exclusively going to be ABC. Apparently, you can watch on CNN. Yeah, but I thought ABC had the rights to it only. I'm not mad about it.
It's going to be on every network.
Yeah. There's Abby Phillips.
Probably even C-SPAN.
Well, C-SPAN is the way to go because that's nonpartisan. You know what I'm saying? That's up my alley. You know what I'm saying? So, what are you looking for in this debate? Like, what are you looking to see? Looking to what do you want to see here? We know you have a lean already. I know Trey has a lean.
I'm not looking to see anything. I already know what's going to happen. So when you have somebody that's on the right, which is Donald Trump, someone on the left that's Kamala Harris,
right?
You're going against substance versus bullshit, my opinion. Because it's like he's the type of guy that's like, I know you are, but you know, like that kiddie shit. That's all he knows how to do.
He's good. I'll tell you that. He's really good. He's good against.
I mean, he's good with the. All right. You say he's good. He's good against how Joe Biden was.
Look,
could he do that? Could he do that to Barack Obama? No.
It depends. Look, well, it depends because again, they're following the rules they did last time with the Biden debate in June, where there's gonna be no crowd. There's gonna be mic's gonna be turned off during speaking. So you remember the Biden Trump debate from back in 2020?
Right.
2020, where there was nothing but chaos. Nothing but chaos.
I know that.
Yeah. He thrives in chaos, obviously. And look, I'll give Trump this was credit, man. The dude, I'm not saying based on substance.
This is why he has some sort of feeling that he's good when he's not. You shouldn't. He's not good.
But debating is about convincing the others.
To Barack Obama.
But okay, I agree with you there. But debating is also about being able to convince others that my way is a better way. Donald Trump, bullshit or not, he is a very good debater. He is. Now, he bullshits his way through everything else. That's agreed. But again, he's trying to convince you that what I'm saying is valid and whatnot. Look, you don't get to the fucking White House for 4 years and be at this right now for the last in our conscious last 9 years without having some sort of skill doing this. You just don't.
Do you believe in luck?
What's luck?
Do you believe in luck?
I mean, I guess some degree.
Or being fortunate?
You think 2016 was that?
That was luck. He didn't know. He didn't even believe himself he was going to win. They just hated Hillary that bad.
Yeah,
that's why he didn't get the second term. If he was that great or that good at debating or whatever else people think he was good at, he would be a 2-term president.
I still think that if COVID doesn't happen, he might win the re-election in 2020. I still stand by that. Okay. People say I'm crazy for saying that, but no.
Let me know what you want to put on that.
On what?
On him. I say he's gonna lose this election. Let me know what you want to put on that.
So those recent polls you've seen, it don't scare you?
I don't care about the polls. Okay. The polls said Hillary Clinton was going to win by a landslide, and he won. So why are we talking about polls?
That's true. You can't have both ways. That's true.
Just saying.
Good point. Because people,
I'll take that bet any day. Let's just do $1 bet. Just $1 bet.
On what?
You say
that Trump loses?
Say that one more time. Sorry.
You want the bet on who wins the election?
Yeah, $1.
I don't know why I would bet you. I'm rooting for your side to win.
I'm just.
you need to bet the other guy.
He might win.
You need to bet the other guy.
If he was a really opposition guy, I would say let's bet 100 or more.
Yeah, that's different.
But if you want to bet on if you don't have faith that she's gonna win, I
never said that. I said, and for the record, I'm getting a lot of shit from people in my life about this. There's a lot of folks out there, not just on my media family. And by the way, we're live now. Here's our other guy here. There's my man Trey. We are live already, Trey. 7 minutes in. 7 minutes in. You're late, bro.
Listen, I had to get this shit all set up, man.
It's okay, brother. No, listen, you're doing God's work, man. You're doing God's work.
Can I say something about
you're live? Right now, you're live on YouTube, on Facebook, and on Twitter right now. So you're live.
Let me say this about Trey real quick.
Go ahead,
he done changed the lighting so he don't look like he light skinned no more.
Listen, light skins are winning right now.
Light skin do win a lot though. I'm light skinned.
Light skins are winning right now.
Hey Trey, before we get started, what are you looking to see in this debate tonight?
Exactly.
It's about to be a show. The circus is in town. That's all I know.
Yeah.
So what do you expect from Donald Trump, Trey?
He's gonna attack Kamala. Just
about
try to
dog her Kamala, out. By the way, we got to run the last 4 years.
Camilla, however you want to say it. He's gonna attack her.
And then what else after that?
He's gonna go over issues and things like that policies and shit like that he's trying to, push, border stuff, immigration stuff. I mean, those are battles that he can't win anyway. We haven't won those in decades. So what? You get what I'm saying?
But the thing is, yes, I agree with you. What you said at the latter. But the thing is this.
Let's start now.
What policies does Donald Trump even know about to talk about?
What does he know about?
That he knows about to talk about.
Economy. By the way, guys, if you're in the chat, if you're watching the stream now, and you're in the chat, feel free to chime in. Feel free to chime in here. If you're on YouTube, on X, or on Facebook, on my pages, and watching the stream.
Are we able to see that?
Yeah. Oh yeah. I'll pop it up on the screen.
Okay, just so I can see, so I can respond. If somebody's being blasphemous, like Skip Bayless in the middle, right here.
We all know your light ass ain't no damn Shannon Sharp.
Let me say this real quick before we get started, though. This debate is going to decide this whole thing because, first off, we're not even sure if we get another debate. Number one. Number two, like I said, Donald Trump's numbers are baked in. He's getting 45 to 47% of the electorate, rather. Kamala Harris is not defined yet. Kamala Harris can go up in the polls after tonight if she does well, or she could sink in the polls. She goes down. So she has more to gain, more someone to lose. Donald Trump is set. Donald Trump is getting 45 to 47% of the electorate, no matter what. That's baked in. So I'll say that.
Right.
So it's starting now.
Let me put that on.
Okay.
Also,
it's on CNN. Also, it's on ABC. It's on CNN and everything else too.
Hang on here.
Oh, there's 2 commercial breaks. We get a chance to show some ads like Ben Shapiro.
What talking to me? I'm sorry.
No worries. Yeah,
little mama want to kiss daddy goodnight.
No audience here. That's boring.
Yeah.
The job of a father never stops. Remember that.
Was that?
So the job of a father never stops.
You damn right. All 3 of us are fathers.
Can you make it as a job as a cook to stop?
What did he say? I didn't even hear what he said.
I appreciate what you said.
What'd you say?
No, I said I appreciate what you said. I'm just saying, can you make it as a job as a cook to stop?
Oh, so very polite here. You see, shaking hands.
Well, I'm a great cook.
They shook hands. Yo, they shook hands. Biden didn't shake hands last time.
Well, Biden was probably half asleep.
Peter Manassian said he's going to crush her, but he has to stay disciplined. Let's say stupid, dumb shit. He is prone to that. You're damn right he is. That's who he is.
That's his problem.
This is also why he's gotten this far. Because he's not clean and polished.
That's
the appeal. That's the appeal.
I think at this point in the game, I think people wanted to see some mix up and they saw it, and I think they're over it. My personal opinion. I mean, you might want to see, somebody do some crazy stuff, or just because you see all the elites that's there like 40 years. Even Biden, I'll put him in that basket.
Yeah.
How are you a politician for 50 years? Or more than that, probably, I think.
Mm-hmm.
And then you just living off the people's money.
Isn't that what they all do, though?
Trump looks sleepy.
That's what they all do. But the thing
is it me that Trump looks sleepy?
Shake it up. He did that. He shook it up.
He looked a little tired. He does. He does. He got a little Biden in him right now.
Oh, let me turn mine up a little bit.
Oh, shit. Yeah, he looks sleepy as hell.
I just said that. He looks sleepy as hell. Yo, Donnie, wake up, dog.
His eyelids so white.
Made a damn podcast, bro. You didn't come on my podcast.
For those families of $6,000.
But why is the bottom of his eyelids so white?
He's tired, man. He's old. No, the nigga's 78 years old, bro. Come on.
Because they can't put bronzer right there. If they didn't put it there, he'll be dead, bitch.
First of all, Kamala, how you say her name? Kamala.
It's Snorri. Don't feel bad. It took me 6 years to get that name right. So, hey, what's up, Pete? Miss you too, brother. Miss you too.
Backbone of America's economy. My opponent, on the other hand, his plan is to do
policies.
what he has done before.
Yo, Don, somebody make Don up, man. Seriously, bro.
Billionaires,
Just started.
big corporations
Here we go.
result in $5 trillion to America's deficit. My opponent has a plan that I call the Trump sales tax, which would be a 20% tax on everyday goods.
Hey, turn down a little bit. Tad.
Who's that, me?
Yeah, who was TV's loud?
That's not me.
That's probably Chris. Just a little bit, not too much.
Let's say that's correct.
You want me to bring it down?
Just a little bit, yeah.
More a year because of his policies.
Is that better?
Yeah. Should I start calling him low energy Don?
Low energy? Just because he's tired. Man, it's hard work running the country. You feel me?
He hasn't run the country in 3.5 years. You talking about, man?
He's still running the country.
I know it's your boy and all, Trey, but come on.
He's still running the country.
He is? So can I blame him for inflation then?
No, you can put that on Biden, buddy.
What? You just said Trump's running the country, though.
He's running the good parts.
Oh, Jesus. So we got parts now, right? Millions burn to the country.
Hold on. he just said they're taking money from us, destroying our families. The one thing she could do if she was smart, how many families did you destroy when you went bankrupt and refused to pay the people that did the work?
That's a good point.
Say that again. Say that again, Chris.
He said that we want to do the tariffs on these countries because they've been taking advantage of us and hurting American families that work hard.
Okay.
Summarizing it. I was saying that she would be smart to say, how many families did you hurt when you went bankrupt 6 times and you refused to pay the people that did the work on your properties?
Listen.
Now, to be fair, the unemployment thing, though, to be fair, it was COVID. You can't use that against.
He was doing that before COVID. He was doing that at the Summit golf course. He was doing that at Mar-a-Lago. He's been doing it. And he said it himself out his mouth. You can look it up. He's like, I just didn't like the job they did, so they got to just sue me. But he never got a new painter to redo it.
Yeah, there's a lot of stories about Trump not paying people. And I know one of the people actually confirmed that for me. Something at his golf course on Mar-a-Lago.
I didn't know that.
Yeah,
look into
that's
that.
That's well known actually though. This proceeds before him coming to politics.
Well, I guess that's how the rich stay rich.
Yeah.
Just
By the way, I was telling Chris earlier. I don't know if you know this though, but there are people right now who follow me on social media or even in my family itself that actually think that I'm voting for Donald Trump.
Really?
Yeah, include my own wife. Yes, my own wife.
I know you were voting for Kamala.
Kamala died years ago. The wrestler, Kamala the wrestler.
Oh God. Kamala.
I'm not a fan of Kamala. I'm not really a fan of Kamala. I like Tim Walz. I'm not a Kamala fan necessarily.
You know how to say her name. Just say her name. Respect her, brother.
I don't. That's why I can't.
No. No, to be fair, if you look at my YouTube page, there's actually a video of me from a couple weeks ago. Well, my guest corrected me like 3 times on the show, saying her name wrong.
But
like, Kamala!
No, but what I'm saying is, if you know how to say it, why are you purposely saying it wrong?
I don't know how to say it. That's why I'm saying it wrong.
So you saying so? All right, let me ask you this: you're an officer. You got a gun and a taser. Yes. What side of the gun is? What side is the taser? So are you gonna get confused with that shit? You don't know how to speak, but you know how to.
Wait, hold on. That is such. I'm so happy you said that. That's such a liberal statement. You're trying to compare a taser and a gun to somebody's first name. Come on, man. What we talking about here?
What I'm talking about is I'm being honest with you, and I hope you be honest with me and everybody that's watching. You're doing it on purpose.
I'm not. I said Kamala, and it's Kamala. Kamala.
Yeah.
There you go.
But to be fair, I follow this shit more than he does, and I only got it right the last couple of weeks, so I can't blame Trey for feeling that way. I'm getting it wrong.
What's hard with saying Kamala?
What's what?
I just said it. It's not like I refused to say it.
He didn't know it because I was saying Kamala. I was saying Kamala for a long time.
This is coming, and I'm going to make this known again for people. I don't know how many people are watching right now, but it's coming from a brother that says he don't even vote or is not going to vote, and you still picking sides. And if the thing is, if you was a voter and you felt a certain type of way about her, just say her name, bro.
Hey,
like, why you gotta be nasty about that shit, bro?
I'm not being nasty.
That shit.
What am I being nasty about?
All right.
I know
your name is Trey.
I think he misses you right now, bro.
Huh?
I know your name is Trey.
Well, T.
Whatever. Every time I seen you, I said Tree.
And
then you'll be like, "No, dude, it's Trey." All right,
that's
Tree.
completely different. Do you know?
No, how is it different?
Do you know her?
Is your name?
Do you know her personally?
None of us do.
Okay,
But we
then.
know how to read.
Does she even know you exist?
Does Donald Trump
Just
know
answer
you
the question.
exist?
Just answer the question. Does she know you exist?
No, she probably
Okay.
doesn't. I'm
Do
sure
you
she
know
doesn't.
me? Do you know me?
I know. I do
Okay,
know
then. You see me
I
on
know
a
you
regular
can't cook.
basis. So that's please.
I'm sorry.
Please.
I went to the cook shit. But I'm gonna tell you like this. At the bottom line, we all know how to read, and we can hear people saying the same thing over and over again. And we can say, you know, I even say when I talk to my clients, if it's a funny name, please forgive me. I don't want to butcher your name. Can you tell me how to pronounce your name? And they'll tell me. And I'll say, okay, I'll try it. If I mess up, and they'll give me you got close, but I appreciate you trying. But you're purposely doing it.
I'm not
because
purposely.
that's what those
This
crazy
guy,
ass
Chris
motherfuckers
is
doing right now.
legitimately offended, like it's his mama. Is she? You know her personally?
It's not about if you don't know her personally, why are you being personal?
How am I being personal if I don't know her how to pronounce her
Because
name?
you know how.
I know you're a smart dude. Are you arguing about this?
He is.
I know you're a
legitimately-
smart dude. I know you're a smart dude. So I know you know how to pronounce Kamala. You know how to pronounce caramel, right? You know how to pronounce caramel?
Why are you so hurt that light skins are winning?
So now you got a speech impediment? Just tell us that.
Listen, Kamala.
You got it right. Look at that there.
Kamala. I said it multiple times.
Chris misses you, man. He ain't seen you in a while. That's why he's doing this. Trying to get his shots in now.
Oh, I got a question since we're talking about what do you guys think about Tyreek Hill? That situation.
I want to ask you about that too, also, because I want to.
Hill.
Yeah, I want to get your perspective on that. If you feel comfortable talking about it, because you're a cop.
Chris is not going to like my perspective. I can tell you that right. Chris is not going to like my perspective. I can tell you that right now.
Go ahead.
Talking about
Tyreek Hill.
Oh,
I'm gonna tell you this. Both were wrong, but the cop was 100% way more wrong. But Tyreek Hill was not innocent.
Oh no, my question. Even Chris said that too.
He is not innocent. Number one, even if the officer doesn't know him, you are Tyreek fucking Hill. You make over 100 million. A cop wants to give you a ticket, you could wipe your ass with that. All right, cop. Yeah, I was doing 100 miles an hour, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Let me get the ticket. I didn't know I was speeding. Go about your day. That could have been it right there.
Mm-hmm.
No, he couldn't do that. He had to get his ego and all this other stuff. No, I ain't rolling my window down. Don't touch my fucking window. This and that, blah, blah, blah. Obviously, is that any sort of positive? That's not a positive reaction. So you're not going to get a positive reaction. Now, with that being said, does that warrant an officer to rip you out of your car and put you in handcuffs, scream in your face and degrade you and humiliate you and all those things that the cop was doing? No. As far as I'm concerned, that cop should be suspended for taking it to that level because it didn't warrant. It's a traffic stop. It's nothing. It's not criminal. He's probably late, didn't want to pay some fine, or he's just being argumentative for no reason. Celebrities do that. You make over 100 million a year. Just pay that. That's pennies. Pay that 100,000. It could have been 10,000. Pay the on.
The shit with the window though, putting the window up and stuff. What was that an issue too?
That's where it started. The cop pulled him over. Cop came up to him, was trying to talk to him. Immediately, Tyreek said, "Hey, don't touch my fucking window." I watched the whole video. Said, "Hey, don't touch my fucking window." Why in the world? And the cop, even if he does know Tyreek, he can always say, that's the problem. He can always say, I don't know who that is. I didn't know who that was. I don't watch football. Always has that cop out. Now, I will say this. If he says he doesn't know Tyreek Hill, he's probably lying because I looked at his social media page and he has a huge Bills Mafia thing on his.
What? Wait. You saying he's a Bills fan?
Yes.
What the fuck? Are you serious?
Yes, he's a Bills fan. It has you know like the backdrop on Facebook. He has the cover sheet for your profile picture. Mm-hmm. It has a huge Bills Mafia thing. So I'm like, well, if you're a Bills fan, you damn sure know who Tyreek Hill is. He's your rival, the best player on that team.
And they play this week too.
Yeah. So I'm like, he can't really unless that's not him from the profile pic.
Let me tell you what I heard. The Breakfast Club brought this up. That there's a possible, allegedly, that he was betting on the Bills on one of the on like the FanDuel stuff or whatever
That will never be proven.
against Tyreek, and that was probably a thing to freeze him, so that
That can't be proven. How can you prove that?
the FBI could get anything.
They cannot prove that. Even if he did make a bet, you cannot prove that he specifically knew that was Tyreek and he pulled him over and tried to. You can't do that. There's no
So
way.
if you do these parlays, and you say, I guarantee you Tyreek is going to get less than 80 yards. Okay. And they can pull the records that's what he bet. That can be proven. That's how they got Donahue. They got Donahue without the internet.
They cannot.
They can get him with the internet.
That's a celebrity. I'm talking about a cop.
Real quick. So right now, the debating the abortion situation, which I think is probably going to be one of the issues that may cost him election. To be honest with you, I've said on record that Donald Trump is actually more liberal on this issue than I am. Like he said, when she had an abortion, I've always been 8 to 12 weeks. He's more liberal. He's actually taking the right stance, in my opinion, on the issue, even more liberal than I am. But he's also battling evangelicals too, also with the situation, because like some of them were kind of pissed off that he was not more staunch on it, even though he also got Roe v. Wade to get reversed. So this is kind of like a wiggle room for Trump here.
He don't know where he stands on abortion.
Oh, I agree with that.
He really don't know where he stands on abortion. Can you hear me?
Strongly, and Ronald Reagan did also. 85% of Republicans do exceptions. Very important. But we were able to get it, and now states are voting on it.
I will say this is the most low energy Trump debate I've ever seen.
It's torn our country apart for 52 years. Every legal scholar, every Democrat, every Republican, liberal, conservative, they all wanted this issue to be brought back to the states where the people could vote. And that's what happened. Now, Ohio, the vote was somewhat liberal. Kansas, the vote was somewhat liberal, much more liberal than people would have thought. But each individual state is voting. It's the vote of the people now. It's not tied up in the federal government. I did a great service in doing it. It took courage to do it. And the Supreme Court had great courage in doing it. And I give tremendous credit to those 6 justices.
Was that okay?
Well, as I said, you're going to hear a bunch of lies, and that's not actually a surprising fact. Let's understand how we got here. Donald Trump hand-selected 3 members of the United States.
He looks flustered too on this issue, because this is the issue that he can't play both sides on this, because you can't. Chris, you there? I lost you, Chris, and you're frozen. I think Chris is frozen. There you are. Hold on. You're frozen for a second. So, yeah, this one looks a little flustered because this is the issue that could cost him his election.
You say what?
This is an issue that cost him the election. If he loses in November, this is the issue that kills him, because on one hand, you can't.
Trump certainly should not be telling a woman what to do with her body. I have talked with women around our country. You want to talk about this is what people want?
I can't hear you too good.
Pregnant women.
All right. You can't hear me at all?
A pregnancy
I can hear you, but I had to turn it up a little bit. It's okay.
In an emergency room because the healthcare providers are afraid they might go to jail, and she's bleeding out in a car in the parking lot. She didn't want that. Her husband didn't want that.
Oh, there you go.
A 12 or 13-year-old survivor of incest being forced.
Yeah, this is the issue. Let me ask you this, Chris. Can you hear me? What do you see any value in the state rights on this issue, or should it be should it only federally?
No, I don't see value in that. I mean,
on this issue, I'm saying, because I see state rights on certain issues. I've always said that this is an issue, though. It shouldn't be a state thing necessarily. In my opinion, it should be federal.
I mean, if we're living as a country, right, that says you can't really tell us what to do. We should be able to live our lives freely. We should be able to move freely. What is that? I think that's the Fourth Amendment. Am I right?
What's that?
Is that the Fourth Amendment to move freely with your persons and papers? Is that the fourth?
I don't remember.
Okay. I think it's the Fourth Amendment. So if you're supposed to be able to move freely with your papers in person, why are you
Joe Biden's on the beach?
No, I'm just saying, why are we worrying about, like, Trey, you go to bed with your wife every night, right? You ain't going to bed with no man, right?
Right.
Okay. Same thing with you. You go to bed with your wife every night.
Right. Yep.
I do what I do when I do, whatever it is. You know.
We know what you do. What you do. What you do.
But the thing is this, though. That's our business. Ain't nobody asking you when the last time you had sex with your wife, or what she do or what you do. That's your business. So why is the Republican Party asking or trying to build laws about getting in people's bedrooms and about people's lifestyles? That's not what we're doing. So why we care? Now, the gun thing is like, I see a double standard. They want, we got to have our guns. And when they want to say the N-word, they want to talk about, gay people. It's freedom of speech. When there's a book freedom of speech, though?
Do we have freedom of speech?
Yeah, I don't see why we don't. Yeah, we do. Yeah. You don't think we have freedom of speech in this country?
To an extent, it's limited.
It's limited to the point you can't. You can't yell fire in a movie theater type thing.
I mean there are consequences.
No. What I'm saying is it's limited, and it's also limited to your profession. Also,
of course.
You think I can say the same things that you guys can say in any sort of public atmosphere?
No, because you're a cop, and you represent the police department, and if let's say hypothetically you were a racist,
just like I can't say something crazy when I'm in my business. It's different.
No. What I'm saying is, I don't even have to be working. You could be off smoking and joking with your friends, and you can make some sort of derogatory term to the president or your feeling about gay people or something like that. I do that, make some sort of derogatory term, whatever, about anything. Even if hold on. If I'm not working,
right,
I will be held way more accountable than you guys would. That's what I'm saying. We have freedom of speech, but it's limited, and that's just one example. Just depending on what you do and the things you say, that's just what it is in this country. Do we have freedom of speech? Yes, but it's limited. It is limited.
Okay, now you're doing a false equivalency right now.
How? In what way?
All right, I'm going to tell you. You. Let me know when I'm allowed to talk.
Go ahead.
You know I'm good on that.
Go ahead.
Okay. Your position is a position of authority. So people respect you when you wear your uniform and you got a badge. That's why, especially you being in the military, why do you think people always say, I thank you for your service? Because they respect you for what you've done. And when you're a police officer, you need to keep yourself at that high level at all times. You can't wear the badge and the uniform and gun and all that stuff, and then because it's gonna perceive it that you're not a fair person if you ran across a gay person, if you're talking about gay people. That's the difference.
Well, unfortunately, I think you're wrong.
That's the same thing like with a judge.
Huh? No, it's not.
Like Judge Dredd.
No,
like
it's
Judge Dredd.
Judge Dredd.
You're like Judge Dredd.
Listen,
You have
just
to be
because of-
impartial, and you have to show it in every walk of your life. If you're not impartial, you got to hide it real good. That's it.
so because of my profession, I'm not allowed to have an opinion.
No,
Okay, that's my. Isn't that my point?
not
Isn't that
in the
making my
public
point?
sector.
I'm
Not
not
in the
allowed
public-
certain.
Not
I'm
in
not
the
allowed
public
to,
sector.
my huh?
Not in the public sector.
What?
You
That's
could,
but you don't.
you could be a lot of things in the private
making my
sector.
point. You know, you're making my point. That's where I'm going back to, where I don't have the same freedom of speech as everybody else, and that's just one profession. That's just one profession.
But it's your job to protect and serve myself and Ernest.
It is. That's my job.
It's
That's
your
not my life,
job
though.
to
That's not my
protect
life.
my constitutional rights and
Yes.
Ernest's constitutional rights.
It's not my
You
life.
lose. You don't have really all the constitutional rights as an officer. You already have
You're proving my point.
qualified immunity.
What? Say
You
that last part.
already have qualified immunity. What
I
else
know
do
that.
you want?
I know that.
What
But-
else do you need?
But do you not understand that you're proving my point?
What do you mean? What do you mean, Trey?
When he's saying, he's literally saying that I have qualified immunity, and that obviously I'm held to a higher standard because of my profession and things like that. So that is taking because of my profession, my personal life is being limited to freedom of speech. Can I say certain things? Yes, but I'm being held accountable regardless if I'm on duty or off duty. He's saying the same thing. Are you not? Am I not held to a higher standard than a civilian?
Higher standard. Yes.
Okay, then, because of my profession, right?
Of course. Just
So
like a doctor.
because of that,
All right.
because wait, hold on, let me finish. Because of that, my personal life is also held accountable. That shouldn't, somebody's professional life and personal life, we try to separate it as much as we can. But because of what I chose to do for a living, it's different for me. I'm not afforded the same. I'm not going to say I'm not afforded the same opportunities. Certain things are held. I'm held more accountable, I should say, because of things that I say. If I say the wrong thing, I got to be mindful of that shit. Most people don't have to. They don't have to worry about that. My profession, the world views it as a lifestyle, not a job. That's just what it is. When a cop gets in trouble or something like that, or say he gets in some sort of shooting or something like that, the majority of the public will say, "Oh, well, he chose that life. That's the life that no, I didn't. It's not true.
Just
I
like
chose to protect
all
people. I
right,
didn't choose to
let me
die."
know when I can talk, because you've been rambling for a minute.
Go ahead, Chris.
Thank you. Just like people, what they say about gangsters that get shot and killed in the streets, they chose that life. The only difference between you and the gangster is that you're making your money. Not saying you're a gangster. Let me just clear that up before I finish my thought. The only difference between you made a choice to put yourself in a certain situation at times, and you get paid for it legally.
Also, quick, you guys heard the story about the Haitian migrants supposedly eating pets in Ohio?
What?
Yeah, he's bringing it up right now in the debate.
What in God's name does that have to do with the debate?
That's Trump. He's bringing it up right now.
That's your boy. That's all. That's
immigration.
You say what?
It has to do with immigration. They're talking about immigration right now.
Cats? You said?
Well, there's a Haitian migrants in Ohio.
To demonize Haitian people, saying that they're stealing people's pets
in Springfield,
and
Ohio.
they're eating their dogs and cats.
In Ohio.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, man.
That's what you're dealing with. That's the party. That's what you're dealing with right now.
So I know they touched on it already, and I left and came back for a sec. But what do you guys think about that whole abortion thing that they were talking about?
I think that I personally would never abort my child, but I don't think it's my business to tell you or Ernest or whoever what to do with they people. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you sit down with your girl or your wife, and it might be a life safety issue, like they even trying to block it to where, let's say there's a creepy uncle that got your
incest or something.
your young daughter pregnant, it's still a gift from God type shit.
If it's incest,
with incest. Am I wrong? Am I wrong, Ernest?
I mean, honestly, Trump.
Ernest,
Trump looks flustered here. He looks very flustered.
I'm saying, am I wrong about them even banning abortion with incest?
Yeah, I was taught, and I'm someone who can speak on this too, as someone who was raised in a church, in evangelical church, in fact, that basically, and I used to be very pro-life too, until like probably the age of 25, 26, not a little later than that, where I was taught that, zero deviation. If you get pregnant, you were taught that it is God's gift, and you have a child, or have a child and give it for abortion after, or give it for adoption after. That's how I was taught in church, growing up.
So you think if a woman was raped or it was some sort of incest thing, that child should still, like, she shouldn't have a choice, like she should still have that child if possible?
That's the point.
She should have a choice. She should have
a choice. That's what Republicans are saying that should happen.
Well, not all Republicans, but a lot of right-wing
the main ticket people are saying that.
Right.
The main ticket people are saying.
Well, I'll be honest with you, Chris. That's not the minority in this country now. Like, most people in this country, I would dare say 70% of people in this country believe in pro-choice at some point. Now, we can haggle about what week, it is, but 7% of this country is pro-choice. There are people who are pro-choice don't even know it. To me, pro-life means, because pro-life to me means, I've always interpreted pro-life as zero deviation.
Instead of saying, I forget, it was it J.D. Vance or Tom Cotton? Somebody was saying, I know of families of men and young ladies that were like 12 and 13, and they got married and had kids, and they're still married today. And the dude was like 28, 30 years old with a 12-year-old. That's their platform, dude. Just look it up. That's what, like, I'll ask you this right now. You got your son. I'm not gonna say his name online. You got your son, you got your wife. So y'all already got a family. If your wife, let's say she gets pregnant again, knock on wood. And not knock on wood about the pregnancy, but
I got you.
Let's just say it was a complicated pregnancy, and the doctor says, if we got to abort this baby, or she's gonna die, and maybe the baby's gonna die. What would you do?
I would abort the child.
But they're trying to introduce legislation that you can't do it. They're gonna call it murder.
I don't think. Well, that goes back to me. I think we're interfering when you talking about stuff like that. I feel like that's America trying to play God a little bit. Who are we to tell another person what they can and can't do with their body?
That's the bottom line.
Who are we to do that? Isn't that's free will? That's God. That's God's will.
But what did I say at the beginning of this conversation?
But you don't get it. I'm agreeing with you in that aspect.
Okay.
I'm agreeing with you. Like, I don't think we should be telling women what they can and can't do with their body. Now, should there be certain limits and stipulations in it? Yes, I do, because I think there's certain people out there that
give me an example of a limit that a woman should have.
So we know, say you have some sort of drug addict or crackhead, something like that. This is just an example, hypothetically speaking.
Right.
She's going out there, she's getting pregnant and just constantly aborting the child. Or she's using men for sex, having sex, getting pregnant, and constantly going to get an abortion. I think there needs to be a limit on that of some sort. Like, why should you be allowed to be doing that to yourself?
Because that's her body.
So you think it's okay for a woman to just obviously use her?
I don't think it's okay. I don't think it's.
That's what I'm saying.
But
that's what I'm saying.
Okay,
constantly doing that. I don't know. I don't think that's. I don't think. Me personally, I think something should be done about that. That's why I'm saying a limit. Do I know what or how or
what you do about what people do behind closed doors?
Well,
How do you know how many people she slept with?
First of all, if you go into the same doctor constantly for the same, that's what I'm trying to say, for the same thing over and over and over again.
HIPAA. There's privacy issues.
I'm not saying he got to go tell the world. The doctor has to go tell the world. I'm just saying in general, like, hey, is there something that can be done about that, or is this woman just gonna be having sex 100 times over, killing all these babies because she chooses to like that? I don't know if I agree with that.
I mean, at the end of the day, bro, yeah, she can. She can. I mean, it's not right.
That's what I'm saying.
But she can.
I don't think it's right. Now, if there can be some sort of stipulation to that or something like that, okay, let's do it.
All right. All right.
That's why I said
I'm not gonna ask you for your body count. I'm not gonna ask you for your body count. Okay? I ain't gonna do that. Okay, I'm not gonna do that, but I'm gonna say this: she can, just like you can. So, is there stipulations for you based on whatever you did in your past? I don't know what you did. I'm not gonna speculate, but whatever you did in your past, were there speculations for you?
Were there stipulations?
There should be speculations for men that have sex with hundreds of women a year or whatever, or thousands of women in their life. Should there be speculations?
Yeah, that's a good question. I honestly don't know.
It got to be fair.
Yeah.
The only thing I have an issue with women being promiscuous is not knowing who the father of their kid is.
Yeah.
That's another issue.
Like if you protect
yourself
issue. And you want to have fun or whatever, cool. But when you got to be on Maury 6, 7, 8 times, that's where I draw the line. But if you, like you or me, we want to have sex.
That's what I was trying to say with the whole issue, like a crackhead having multiple abortions. Like you just letting people do this to you, and you just go into the clinic every week, every 3-4 weeks. Do I agree with that? No. Now, if there's a way to put some sort of stipulation in that,
there's no way.
There is no way right now. Yes, there isn't. But I'm just saying.
I'll tell you like this. The only way you fix it, I think they did it in a couple states. Everybody thinks everything is about child support and things of that nature. I think you got to register the fuck these days.
Did you guys watch that? The thing I sent you guys the interview with was it Dr. Bryant with Cam Newton?
Oh yes. It was like 2 hours. I watched like an hour of it.
Yeah, I asked him. I ended up finding the clip that I wanted to send to you guys eventually. Smaller clip though, but it's a good interview though.
I did watch it.
Oh damn! Trump looked like he want to fall over.
Trump?
He looked like it for a minute.
He's turned on the interview now, but he looks tired, dude. She's holding. Look, I'm not even playing like sides here, man. She's holding up pretty well, actually.
So you think she got this in the bag, huh?
No, I don't. I don't. Because again, the American people have to decide that. This is democracy.
Well, I'll let you guys know this now. I am voting this year.
I vote for Kamala or Kamala.
Waste your vote on the orange Cheeto ass motherfucker.
You are voting this year?
Yes, 100%.
Waste your vote on the orange. Because the thing is, as a cop, you still gonna get your funding. You're not losing shit.
That's
you gotta think about your people.
Yeah, but
you ain't losing nothing. You ain't losing nothing on your check.
Here's the thing,
think about your people.
People, no one's entitled to your vote, man. No one's entitled to your vote. They gotta earn that shit.
Exactly.
I like Trump. Man,
gonna be straight.
I like Trump. Man, but at the same time,
be straight. Your retirement's gonna be there. Everything gonna be good for you. I promise you.
Chris.
No matter who's in office.
Chris, you know
he ain't not gonna add value to your life.
Chris. He couldn't if she can't either. What is she gonna do?
So vote for the orange Cheeto.
He is.
100%.
I just don't understand. Like me personally, like if I was fucking with you, if I fuck with you, I do mess with you. Let me stop cussing on the pod. I do mess with you. But if you was like, yeah, man, I fucked this porn star, and then you came in my kitchen and like didn't wash your hands and touch something, I'll be looking at you funny, dog. Okay. And you want this motherfucker to be running the country.
He did already.
He fought that bitch raw dog too.
Huh? How was the country running when he was running it? How was it?
What did he do? All right, this is what we getting down to nitty gritty. All right,
I'm asking you a question.
You ready for this?
What?
I asked him how was the country running.
We was in the pandemic.
When Trump was
president. Most part,
it was chaotic.
Huh?
Depends on what you're talking about. Depends on who you are. I mean, it was chaotic, certainly.
When was it not chaotic?
Give me 3 policies that he passed that
was it not chaotic? Hold on, Chris. I actually want Ernest to answer that question.
It was a question again.
You're saying it was chaotic.
Yeah, but a lot of it has to do with
country. When was the last time our country was not chaotic?
When was it not chaotic?
Clinton years was pretty good.
Huh? Talking about when it was not
Clinton years
chaotic?
pretty good.
Hold on, I can't hear. Hold on, say one more time.
I would say Clinton years, man, but even then, though, he had his issues
Clinton was
too.
A dog, though. That's my boy.
Yeah. I would say first black president. Was not Obama. It was Bill Clinton.
It was Bill Clinton. Come on now, Chris. You know he was. He was the blackest white dude you've ever met, even though you never met him.
Who?
Clinton? No, Clinton.
Oh yeah, I think so.
So now that that's over with what Ernest said, what were you gonna say, Chris?
What I'm saying is, you're following someone that we were talking about you said the times when he was president was better. Correct?
It was 100%. Does COVID have to play in that?
Right now. Huh? Right now.
100%, yes.
Okay. I'm going to ask you to give me 3 policies that he passed that made your life better.
I don't have 3 policies that made my life better. None of his policies. As a matter of fact, what policies has Biden put in that's made my life better? What policies has Obama put in that have made my life better? The answer is 0. Goose egg. None.
So, all right. So, okay. I'm going to ask you this. Do you drive on the roads and you go on bridges and stuff like that?
That has nothing to do with the president.
No, I just asked you a question. Yes or no? Do you drive on the roads?
Yes, I do.
You go on bridges, right?
Yes.
The infrastructure plan, and I want Ernest to tell me if I'm wrong.
No, that's right. And I think the only thing I will say, look, I'm not part of a union, but he's definitely the biggest, best pro-union president we've had in generations. We'll say that.
Boom again. Got your ass.
Who?
Now,
Joe Biden has no question. No question.
So I just give you one.
Even Republicans will admit that. Even Republicans will admit that.
Trump's policy is telling you. He's telling you, I'm just this guy that can do it all. Just trust me.
You know what? No, Chris, stick to Obama. Stick to Obama. Stick to Obama.
I'm sorry. I'm just saying this shit corny to me, man. I'm sorry.
Excuse me.
Because when I be all right, I'll stick to Obama. But I'm just
you look like Obama. Come on now.
I just don't understand.
Like Obama.
Smart brother like you,
the
smart brother like you, would just listen to somebody like that's like somebody walking up to you on the street. Like, listen, I got this oil right here. If you just rub it on your skin,
but honestly,
you're gonna look like this, whatever.
But honestly, here
that's what he does. He has no substance.
Because I told you guys earlier that I have people who think that I'm going to vote for Trump. Here's the thing: I can't vote for Trump. You know why? Because even I was still a Republican, and that way I am a Republican for the record. The reason why I can't vote for Trump is because I'm principled. Once you decide you want to stop the Constitution, you want to put a fake electoral scheme on different states after losing the election in 2020 and all this stuff. If I was a Republican, I agree with all his policies, I wouldn't vote for him. What I would do was keep it keep it empty, and then vote down ballot R. I have principles though. I can't vote for a guy who does do that shit. If a Democrat does me, that's also too same shit. Sorry, I can't support a guy who wants to overturn the Constitution, and keep talking about election fraud, and then when we try to get proof for it, there's no proof of it. Just because he says shit doesn't mean it actually happened. Again, I've always been on the record saying this: show me the proof. Show me the proof. And no one can. Even Republican judge, even Trump appointed judges have said that it's all bullshit. So what are we doing?
Do you ever wonder why there's so much emphasis on a president when a president can't control shit? Really,
I agree.
Why is there so much emphasis on a president? And I've asked that question multiple times.
The only thing the president really has a lot of control over is our and that's important. That's very important.
Of course,
security of our country is very important.
Yeah, he could pretty much essentially start a war with whoever he wants.
You can argue the reason I left the Republican Party was because of Dick Cheney.
Mm-hmm.
Because Dick Cheney, when Bush 2 also, I voted Bush 04, and that war in Afghanistan and whatnot was so egregious that and them lying about the WMDs that supposedly Saddam Hussein had, which was all bullshit.
Money, man.
I was so disgusted with the party, I left it. And Dick Cheney is actually one of the main reasons why I did that. That's why this whole thing with Dick Cheney endorsed Kamala. I'm like, okay, cool story. All right, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want his endorsement personally. That's a piece of shit. That's a warmonger. Fuck
you
that.
know, Bush already endorsed Kamala.
Bush, I think did. Yes, I think she did. I think he did.
George Bush and
I know Cheney did a couple days ago, and I'm like, oh, whatever.
Oh, who was the other? There was another guy that I just read. It wasn't Bush. It was I can't remember who, but it was another big name president who are Republicans, and they already endorsed Kamala, which I thought was very interesting. I'm like,
She has right now about 244 Republicans who endorsed her. Notable Republicans, I say, that have endorsed her publicly.
But like I said, I don't know why there's so much emphasis, and I've been saying that for years, on a president when they don't control shit. They can only pass or veto a bill and control the military. What'd you say? Oh, is that where you got your little chips?
Eat Sun chips are the best. Go ahead.
Oh, God. Like I said, I'm a vote, but I think we're screwed either way.
All right. Let me ask you.
I can understand voting for Trump because of the policies and stuff. I get it, man. But to me, it's more about the other shit that really turned me off on him.
Right.
Now, that being said, he's entertaining. He's entertaining as fuck. That being said, he is entertaining as fuck.
May I ask a hypothetical?
What?
So let's say he gets in office and he adopts the Project 2025. And your job at this point is to anybody that disagrees with him, you arrest them. Or if anybody is black, you arrest them.
Well, hold on. Can I interject 1 second?
Go ahead.
If that were to happen, that means we don't live in a democracy anymore.
You say what?
If something like that were to happen, that means we don't live in a democracy anymore. That means we live in like North Korea.
I'm asking what you
That means we live in North Korea if we're doing some shit like that.
What will you do?
I would not do that. I live in this country because I firmly stand on a democracy.
Okay. That's
the reason why I don't live in North Korea with Jing Sung Ping or whatever his name is. You talk bad about that dude and you getting 2 bullets to the head. I would never live in a country like that.
Yeah.
So if Trump any president for that matter started, hey, you got to worship me and this, you know that's what they do in like North Korea, right?
Yep.
When the kids go to school, they have to like worship him like he's a god.
Of course.
Now we do that shit here. What are we standing on?
What do you think a lot of these grown racist people doing with him right now?
They're not doing that.
They're not worshiping him?
No, listen, let me tell you something. America is far, and I mean very far from perfect. But we ain't Russia. We're not North Korea. Some of those monarchies over there, that's not how we operate. And government in general will never be perfect. You can't please everybody. You cannot. It's impossible. That will never happen. But what we got right now, I'd rather versus the shit that's going on in other places of the country or the world, I should say.
Okay.
Sorry, we're not doing
All
that.
right, real quick. He's talking about the election fraud now. Why can't he get off the election fraud thing, man? Stop, dude. You were told wrong. You were told, Don. You were told fucking wrong, dude. Get off the fucking fake election fraud. Stop. This shit's hampering your campaign, dude. It wasn't bad 2016 when you won, right? It was okay when you won
He's like,
2016,
you guys
right?
should be able to vote. They can't even speak English.
You said what? What he just said.
Yeah.
He
You heard him.
these immigrants shouldn't be able to vote. They can't even speak English.
For the record, I'm a child immigrant, so that offends me. Come on, Don.
This motherfucker, he's scrambling. He's scrambling.
Why can't he? I've been saying this for the last 3 years. If he got off this shit and said that, you know what, I lost the election fair and square, let's move forward, he might win this election with flying colors.
Yeah, he needs to let that go.
He's got to get off this shit, dude. He's got to get off this shit, dude. Seriously.
Just let it go, man. It's over. She's even looking at him like, what the fuck? What he's talking about too, this whole are you clapping? I think he's muted.
Yeah, he is muted.
Well, he must be turning that up.
Nah, are you talking to me?
Well, you were clapping. I didn't know what you were doing.
Because he's looking like a clown. That's why I didn't want. I have my TV up, so I didn't want.
Okay.
I didn't want it to interfere with y'all talking.
Bro.
All right, Ernest, sidebar.
Go
Real
ahead.
quick. Danny Pennies, what's going on?
He sucks. He sucks. Next question.
Do you remember we had a conversation last year, Ernest, when I said, "Why the fuck are you guys paying that guy?" You remember that? You remember?
And I said, and I quote, "We're fucking stupid."
Why? Why? He's not even top 15. He's not top 20.
Top 15. He's probably bottom 3 now. I'm not even joking.
I'd take him over Zach Wilson. So
I would give me Gardner Minshew over this guy.
Oh yes, I'd take Gardner. Well, the last spot is definitely Zach Wilson still, but
Is he even starting in the league anymore?
he's not the starter. Bo
You
Nix.
also, but to be fair, you also saying Zach Wilson because you're that's your old guy, man. So you're feeling some kind of way because of because of Zach Wilson. So I get that. You know what I mean?
But hasn't he given me a reason to? We've given him chance after chance.
Of course he has. I mean, dude, that dude's got more chances than anybody.
Let's say he's hung himself. No,
He got more chances than J-Lo.
no. I will say Danny Dimes has had more chances. He's been there what, 6 years? 6 years?
You talking to me?
No. I'm talking.
He don't watch football. I don't think he watches football.
No, I don't think so.
I'm going back on mute because I'm looking at her mess with somebody that's he's kind of slow.
It's okay. When he's running the country, you can thank him then. Keep eating your sun chips. But yeah, he's Danny Dimes is out of there by this year. This will be his last.
Oh yeah,
year.
without question.
He can bring up dictators as an endorsement.
Who did he bring up?
Biggest pipeline.
Orban.
It's all about the pipeline. You got a little problems here, January 6th. Right there. Excuse me. You gotta give him credit. The guy's fucking entertaining as hell, though.
Man, he's completely dogging Biden right now.
You know, Biden leaving office a couple months, regardless. So
He just called him a weak, pathetic man.
They could do very well. Very well. Very well. Oh boy.
What you did, you talk about it.
He's the most feared,
He got 14
Who
million
is?
votes and they
most respected.
And you
Who?
know what's the little secret? He
That's what
can't-
Trump just said.
he can't stand
Who's the
it.
most feared? Trump
Trump
is?
is. That's Trump said.
Yeah,
They threw him out.
What, in the world, or is he saying in America? What?
in the world,
All the above.
He was the first one.
I don't-
most feared and most respected.
Now she's running.
I don't think so. I'm gonna give that to my dog
You
Vladimir.
You can't even get out New York District Court.
I'm gonna give that to my dog.
Most
I'm gonna
feared
give
is
that
like
to my
Putin.
dog,
Putin's
Vladimir
feared.
Putin.
Putin ain't going to court. This
First of
motherfucker
all,
went to
Putin ain't
court.
doing shit. If you run against Putin, you die, literally. Like, hey, you want to run against me? That's cool. He just kills his opponents. That's how he's been in power for 3 decades?
100 hostages remain. Just last week,
So this is the issue here where she has. This is the issue here about talking about Hamas and Israel. This is going to be whether or not she gets the Democrats to support her, because a lot of Democrats who are on the fence of voting for her because of this. Because a lot of Democrats who don't like the way the Biden administration is handling the situation in Israel.
What'd you say that again?
So a lot of Democrats who are on the fence of voting for her because of the situation in Israel, and they not to say they vote for Trump, but they'll stay home or vote for their party, which means then voter apathy, which means that opens the lane for Trump to win. It's like 2016. Voter apathy is a real thing.
Yeah.
Democrats are very moral. Because it's a large tent. Very moralistic when it comes to a lot of these things. Like they'll take principle stances based on the issues that matter to them. It's the reason why they stayed home in 2016 for Hillary.
So they don't want to get involved in that whole Israel hostage situation.
The problem is that we already as a country are involved because we fund Israel's economy. Like about the number I heard was like 18% of their economy is funded by us.
Well, we fund it with borrowed money that we don't have.
My wife just texted me. She goes, "Is your favorite orange man crushing it?" Which I tell her, yeah. You're doing terrific job.
I actually don't think he is.
No,
I
don't.
do actually think he's doing better than me.
I think he's doing better now, but because of energy. His energy is way low for what he does normally.
Yeah, and she. Well, let me ask you this, Ernest. Why do you think, as a country, that we choose to get involved in everybody's mess?
It's what we do. We're the police of the world, man.
Huh?
We're the police of the world. We're the police of the world.
But what? Why? Well, it's not. It's unnecessary. It's not necessary.
Because we can. That's why.
Can y'all look at this photo, like this picture? Something wrong with his nose.
She wouldn't even meet.
There's nothing wrong with it. No?
Look at his nose.
On his right. No, that's just.
It's going all the way to the right.
She hates Israel.
Oh, I see that. Yeah, I see that.
A little bit.
Not exist within 2 years.
What's wrong with it?
I've been pretty good at predictions, and I hope I'm wrong about that one.
Terror. He says terror like terror.
She hates the Arab population.
Oh shit! This motherfucker.
So if you had to guess right now, who's gonna win it all? Who's winning it?
You say what?
Who's gonna win it?
It would have never happened.
Kamala gonna win it. What you want to put on it?
And the Everest bet again? $100?
We're betting again. You want to bet on this again?
So my
Yeah,
wife
but
sent-
this time I hope you got your money.
Chris,
up.
Lauren, my wife sends me a text. She goes, "Is your favorite orange man crushing?" So I sent her a meme of Trump dancing like this.
You say what now?
My wife goes, "Is your favorite orange man crushing it?" So I sent her a meme of Trump dancing. And then so she goes,
Let's me and Trey put our bet online on
Okay.
your podcast. With
Go
your
ahead. Okay,
position.
make a bet.
All right, what you want to do?
Do the same thing. 100.
Ukraine and Russia ended. If our president
Okay, I mean, 100 ain't
You look
nothing.
nervous.
Let's go. Let's do 3. Let's just do 3.
Let's do 3. I don't know if your bank goes that high though.
You say what?
I don't know if your bank account goes that high.
Hold on. Now you know that's disrespectful.
That's why I fuck
that's
with you.
disrespectful.
That's why I fuck with you.
All right. So you don't think I can afford
You can do
300?
300. You can do 300. Huh?
You say you don't think I can afford to give you $300? Don't let me put on the podcast how you couldn't give me 100.
Oh my God!
How many
Here we go with
days
that
I had
again.
to
Oh,
wait
let's do this again
after
now.
you
I
lost
thought
your bet?
I thought we cleared this up already, though.
Ernest, I didn't even bring this up. That's the crazy thing. He bringing this up.
What happened?
I didn't even bring this up. You're bringing it up. But now I'm gonna have to finish it.
Listen.
Why didn't I give it to you immediately? Were you here? Were you
Listen,
even in the state of
we're
Florida?
gonna make this bet.
Yeah,
We're gonna make-
no. You left the next day. Remember after the series said he left the very
He
next
did.
morning.
He left. Didn't you leave the state of Florida, buddy? Weren't you in Cleveland?
No, something wrong with my speaker. I think.
Oh, you
I'm
can't
trying to
hear
hear
me?
you. I'm trying to hear you, but something wrong with
Didn't
my
you
speaker.
didn't you leave the state of Florida after the bet?
Who is not consistently weak and
Can't
What
hear me?
about after the bet in the state of Florida?
including the importance
You left. You went to Cleveland.
in highest regard our military.
Oh,
President Harris, thank you.
come on, man.
And she's the one
Ernest.
that's weak.
But when I came back, how many weeks I had to get it from you?
It wasn't weeks. It was 2 days.
But it should have been a week. It should have. I live like 2 doors from you. You could
My,
have been
my
like,
dude,
I-
you were
I got the
gone
money
for
right
a
here.
week. You were gone for a week, were you not? Were you gone for a week?
First
I was
commercial.
gone for a week. Yeah, I was gone for a week.
Okay then.
First commercial.
So isn't that not why you didn't get it the very next day? Because you weren't there?
But hold on. Before I left to Cleveland, I gotta get cash, and I ain't see you. But I had to get on that jet. I had to go.
I wasn't there. I was doing this thing called work, where you have to provide and make
That's
money.
why.
so your children can eat.
That's why you put your money up.
First of all, I even offered to
my homegirl told
Ernest.
me it was called
Ernest,
ass betting.
I even
Ass.
offered to Zell this guy, and he's like, "No, I need it in cash."
Oh yeah, I remember that. Yeah, because it was an ego thing.
It
He
was
had
an
to feel
ego
it.
thing.
He had to feel it. He had to feel it.
I offered to Zell
Was
it
that Chris
to you,
what he
like,
said? You had to
"No, I
feel the
don't want
money,
it in
feel the
Zell."
cash in your hand.
So don't blame me. Don't blame me.
Hold on, but hold on, Ernest. Who's the one that put their money up first?
What? What do you mean put their money up first? We both.
Ernest, I didn't put my money up. Even the second time.
Mm-hmm.
Who put their money up first? Cash money. Be honest.
I remember that. Who put it up first? Oh, you did. Yeah, you did. Yeah.
Open their wallet.
Yeah,
It was like, I got my bread.
Yeah, because you made the bet. You started the bet, didn't you?
He's the one that made the bet. Yes.
Yeah.
And who
Let me
put
tell
the
you
money
something.
up?
Let me tell you something, Chris.
But
Chris,
who was like, I got you, but didn't
Chris.
have no money?
Your credit score is like 128 right now. First, you said
Ernest. Ernest.
Yep.
Chris.
You got a co-sign on this now.
Okay.
Chris, just listen for a sec. Just listen. You said Anthony Edwards was sweeping his way to the finals. We all know that was a lie.
I remember that. That's true.
And then he doubled down on it when they were up 2-0 and said they sweeping the Nuggets. They fought for their fucking life in a game 7.
But he won when I needed him to.
Your credit score is 128 with a $100 victory. That's what you got right now. Congrats. You could go to Popeyes with that.
Come on, man. All right. Ernest.
Yeah.
If you're still there, you look like you zoning out.
No, I was reading someone caught my eye. That's why. Someone caught my eye. That's why.
When I said when I bet, be honest now. Do I always put my money out front?
You do, yeah. You do.
Who was the one that's like, I'll get it to you later?
I didn't say that. Gosh, she's like a female. Just putting words in my mouth. I said I don't carry cash.
laptop.
I said I don't carry cash. What did you say?
That's a lie.
Somebody's
Now that's how I know you're a Trumper, because y'all are cool to just lie about bullshit. You don't even have to lie about that. You could just say, like, you just made an excuse about, you was in
done?
Ohio.
Let me know when I can talk. You let me know when I can talk. What I said was I don't carry cash. I
fuck the Mets loss.
Even the second bet, you could have won it.
What second bet?
But the what was it? The when the Minnesota went to the next
series. I forget who they was playing.
Oh, with the Mavs?
Dallas.
And I was betting on, and I was like, all right, let's bet. And I was like, I got my money here.
I
And
bet
you
JR.
you said, oh, I got to go to the ATM.
I bet JR.
I'm gonna go tomorrow. We got a Bank of America in walking distance. So when you was like, I'll get it tomorrow, based on your track
never
record,
said
I'm
that.
like, no.
You're lying. I never said that. I absolutely never said
trust
that.
you.
Now you're lying because I didn't say that.
On the betting tip. I trust you as a man, but on the betting tip, no.
You are listen. Don't complain to me when you don't like Zell. You leave for a week and then expect the money the next day. What do I look like to you?
How many
What do I
times I
look
was
like?
out of town though?
Huh?
You say I'm out of town weeks on weeks?
You were out of town for a week. You left.
Okay, but you.
What do you want me to do? Walk the money to you? What do you want me to do?
You're supposed to give me my money before I left.
So I'm supposed to. So it's my obligation to show up to your house, but to before your flight. No, it's not, Ernest. It's not
because my thing is I would have made sure if I lost to you.
Ernest,
First of all,
Ernest
would have had the money. If you was at home, I would have called Ernest. I'd be like, Ernest, I'm flying out in the morning. Make sure he gets this.
You were the one that said, "Don't worry, I'll get it to me when I come back." You said that. As a matter of fact, I actually have the text. Hold on. Let me see. Let me go through my.
I was trying to be courteous because I thought like you was going through something.
Now here he go.
I'm sorry. I'm not trying to.
Listen to this guy.
But my thing was like, damn, you can't give a nigga $100. Like
you said, don't worry, get it to me when you come back because I was at work, and you didn't want me to sell it to you. Did you not say that? Am I lying?
Why did I tell you? Why did I tell you I didn't want you to sell it to me?
Am I lying?
What did I? Why did I tell you?
Am I lying?
But why did I tell you I didn't want you to sell it?
Listen, you can't answer a question with a question. I'm waiting. Am I lying?
No, you're not lying.
Okay, then.
But I'm gonna ask you this: why did I tell you?
You wanted it in cash, and that's cool.
But no,
you were gone.
That's not what I said. That's not what I said. Tell me what I said.
You wanted it in cash. You didn't want it through Zelle. I don't know what you said.
I said I wanted it in my hand.
Listen,
and Ernest heard that part, right?
No, that was the last part. Because he's been playing so bad again. No, it was the last part.
I didn't say I want the money in my hand.
Yeah, that part. I remember. Yeah, you want the money in your hand. Yeah,
I want the money in my hand.
You wanted to do the whole like the pride of him taking the money in front of you and the cash and I remember that.
Yeah, you can't just sell me and just go in the house and lock the door. I want you to come with the $100 and come walk up to me and be like,
so anyways, now that we've proven that I was right about that, what is this bet? This $300 bet? Is this what we're doing? What do you want to do? I'll let you put the price up, buddy.
Harris is gonna win.
300. Biden's gonna win.
We could pull the money tomorrow. I'll bring my 300 right now.
Ernest, you hear this?
Yeah, so $300.
We could pull it right now.
Y'all niggas are rich as fuck.
There ain't no bullshit behind this.
Man, it's y'all tax dollars. I'm just giving back y'all tax dollars.
I'll go to the ATM right now.
I'm not going to no.
I only got about 100 on me. 120, and then I'll bring it over to Ernest's house.
I'm not doing that. I'll tell you right now. You see what time it is?
Yeah, you always can't do something. You always can't do something.
I could bring Ernest $300 tonight in the envelope, and he hold it. You can't walk. We in the same neighborhood. You can't walk over there and just drop him 300 real quick and just say this is in the coffers.
I'm not leaving my listen.
And we give him 10-20%.
After this, I'm going to bed. I got class in the morning.
Class?
Yeah, I'm taking college classes.
For what?
He's going back. He's going back.
For what?
Free money, man. My GI Bill.
Oh, yeah. You told me about that. Yes. You did.
I gotta use my GI Bill. They pay me a substantial amount of money to take classes. So join the military. Just don't die, and you get free college. Free college plus they pay you every month. Extra money, dog.
True. Proud of you, kid.
Trying to make it. Where'd this guy go again?
Well, I don't know. He's get his money.
He's walking to the fucking ATM. So what do you think about the Jets this week? What's your stance on that?
On what now?
The Jets. What do you make of their performance?
No panic yet. Are they on the tier of the Niners? No, they're not. The Niners were literally in the Super Bowl like 8 months ago, so we can't grade this team against the second best team in football. We're grading this team based on are they a playoff team? I got to out these next 4 weeks. Going to tell us a lot. Easy schedule. They should go 4-1. They should go 4-0.
I'm about to say if they don't go 4-0, I'm going to be extremely disappointed. Because the schedule is extremely.
It's Tennessee this week. It's New England the week after.
It's Broncos.
I went over it on my podcast today. My boy Kyle. I went over it today, and we discussed the Jets and the schedule.
If we're not 4-1 by week 5, I'm going to give up because there's no excuse. I will say it's not a cause for concern, but I am concerned about the way our defense played because that's supposed to be the unshakable, like stable part of our entire team. And Robert Saleh, where was he the last 4 years before he was a coach for the Jets? He was the defensive coordinator for that very team, the 49ers. So if there's a team you know how to scheme against, it's got to be the team you were just on before them. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And they held the ball for so long. I was like, that's alarming because our defense is supposed to be top 3. You can't defend a team that you helped coach for 4 fucking years before going to the Jets. Yeah. And now you supposedly have a top 3. I was like, that is the only – our offense, it looked rusty. Rodgers looked okay here and there, but he did have some signs of rust I saw, which is expected. I didn't expect to win the game. I just didn't want to get blown out. Like if it was like 33-3, I'd have been like, okay, we're in trouble.
Right.
But it wasn't that. I just wanted us to have some form of continuity, which we did. So – first week,
but again, quality opponent also too. The first game since losing Super Bowl in dramatic fashion, you got to expect they're going to come out firing. But you got to admit that's an impressive win by the Niners, even without McCaffrey too.
Yeah, it was, and I will say, number one is the Super Bowl. Like you can't come out and expect on the road. That's our toughest game of the year. That's why I was like happy that it happened as the first game of the year versus like the last, and we need the win or something like that. That is literally our toughest game of the year.
Yeah, the only team that lost this weekend in the division was you guys.
Huh?
The only team that lost the division this weekend is you guys.
I'm not worried about that.
Pats won, Bills won, Dolphins won. How's wifey feeling about the Dolphins winning? She's talking shit?
Not yet, because she knows. She knows. Tua's mid. He's a mediocre quarterback. I actually put Tua in the same category as Mark Sanchez.
Yeah.
I put him in the same category. Tua is not going to go out and throw you a 400-yard game with 3 touchdowns. He's not going to do that. He won't lose your game either, though. Well, he can, but it's not common. You get what I'm saying? Like, he's just mid. Their team is based around the receivers being extremely fast and their play calling by that ridiculous coach. That's it. Their defense, they got to outscore teams this year. Their defense does not look good. Jacksonville wasn't a playoff team last year. They weren't even a playoff team. They should have beat this team by at least 10 points.
Yeah, well, Jacksonville also was a playoff team because they had a meltdown last year. But,
I think they should have. Yeah, they won, but they had a fight and claw. That's why I'm like, their defense. Ramsey looks a step slow. I don't know if he's hurt or I got to look into that, but he did not look good.
Negotiator. They sent him in to negotiate as soon as they left. Putin did the invasion.
You done, Chris?
Thank you. You did bring up something.
Yeah, because y'all talking about sports and stuff. So
no, we go back to. It's all right. No, because you left.
It's all right. I mean, y'all could do it.
No. You only did it because you left a couple seconds.
Yeah, you left.
The Jets.
When I went to meet with President Zelensky, and I met with him over 5 times.
I think some people are comfortable with
Standing as America always should.
shifting to another topic when they're not comfortable with the topic that's uncomfortable for them. So I'm cool with it. I'll leave.
Listen.
No. It's okay. No. We good.
I was being respectful, and I text Ernest like, I'm out because y'all do your thing.
No. We don't start that because you left a couple seconds. That's why.
I'm still looking to see how Trump betters your life.
I already answered that question. I said he doesn't.
I have one way, but better in my life.
Well, how?
I have one way. He'll make me laugh.
How?
You make me laugh.
Oh, he
4
makes
years.
you laugh.
He's fucking
What?
hysterical.
He makes you
He's
laugh.
funny as hell, dude. He's like an insult comic.
Makes you
dude.
laugh.
Oh my god, are you kidding me?
He is funny.
He's hysterical.
He's
So
funny.
we don't got.
What?
So we don't
Dude.
have Kevin Hart out here.
Fam.
We don't got Chris Rock.
Chris, I swear to God.
We
Watch
don't
him
got-
right now. Chris, watch him right now talk. Right now. It's hysterical. It's hysterical.
Chris, how does Kamala better your life? Kamala.
Oh, there you go. You got it right.
I mean, it's not offending me because that's not my name, but I just think that you having a black mother, you should be disrespecting a black woman.
Me having a black mother?
On purpose. It's one thing if you had a speech impediment. It's one thing if you really didn't know her name, but you do. You playing those games that they playing just to be funny. And sometimes it's not cool, bro. I'm just gonna be honest with you. If you know her name, just say her name the way you're supposed to say it. If you really can't say it, and one thing I'm gonna ask you, because I don't know you to be a liar. If you look at me in my face and you say, I really just don't know how to say it, I'm gonna try to take you for your word.
I don't think it does.
Now, if you say it right now to my face, I don't know how to say her name, I'm gonna believe right now. Go ahead and say it. Man to man.
Chris, did I not correct myself?
He did.
So what the fuck are we talking about here?
I'm just saying, why you keep playing the bullshit ass games like this orange motherfucker playing?
Did I not correct myself?
He's not quite orange tonight, though, Chris, to be fair.
I think there's a little feedback because that's why I have to lean in sometimes because I'm having a hard time hearing.
It's okay.
I don't know if it's something with my speaker or something. I have a little feedback. So if I was wrong, I apologize. But
no worries.
I have a little feedback.
No worries at all.
What'd you say? I didn't hear what you just said.
Go ahead.
No, what I was saying was, number one, I corrected myself. Number two, you don't even know this woman. Why do you care how she don't even, does she know your name? Does she know your name? No. So why do you care so much is what I'm asking.
I don't want to talk at the same time as you because then I'm gonna have a hard time hearing you.
Go ahead.
We talked about that earlier in the conversation. Just like she does probably doesn't know, well, she doesn't know me, and I don't know her as a person at all. Same way Trump don't know you and you don't know him. So what is the point of that question?
Don't you call Trump an orange man? Is that his name?
Because he is orange. I got fucking eyes.
Is that his name?
He's orange.
So I'm gonna call Kamala light-skinned chick. I'm gonna call her Redbone.
That's what she is.
Okay. Well, she'll be called
light skin, aka.
I'm gonna call her light skin. That's it.
Whatever. She a light skin. Listen, if you ever been to college, the baddest bitches was the AKAs. Right or wrong?
I haven't been to a legitimate university.
All right.
I was too busy fighting a war.
And then right here,
huh?
The AKAs, the Deltas, but AKAs, they ain't nothing to play with.
She one of them. I couldn't go to college.
She's 60 years old. She looked like that.
Look good though. 60 years old.
60 years old. She looked like that.
Y'all think she looked good? Really?
Why not? For her age? Yeah.
Oh my god.
I mean, I'm not gonna say this. I'm gonna like, oh my god, I'm gonna tap it. Nah, but she's for her age.
60
She's
years
60,
old.
dude.
60.
She's 60, Trey.
She could have been 30.
See, he a hater. Trey, this is the first time I ever see you be a hater.
I'm not being a hater.
She's 60 years old.
Even if she was 30. Not happening.
Have you seen when she was 30?
Yes, when she was with Montel Jordan, whatever his name was, the talk show guy, baldhead dude.
And she was garbage?
Yeah, trash. Yeah. Oh, yeah. She had nothing. She had no booty, nothing, bro. Ain't know what's going. She's just light skinned. That's it. I mean, those are a dime a dozen. Sorry. He's stuck. He don't know what to say now.
Sorry, he's talking about her not being black or.
I don't know what to say because I think you're being reckless. I'm just gonna be.
How am I being reckless? You asked for my opinion and I gave it.
No, that's why I didn't say that you was wrong. I just didn't say nothing.
You can think I'm wrong. It's my opinion. Everybody's entitled to one.
Okay.
This topic is going to question one because he's flustered in this one.
What was the question?
Where she's black, it's okay. She's black. Then she's not black. It's okay. It's okay.
What was the question though?
Do you believe it's appropriate to weigh on your racial identity of your opponent?
Over the course of his
I'm gonna watch it again tonight because
Yeah.
I'm missing some stuff.
Yeah.
You know,
I love politics.
so much more in common than what separates us, and we don't want this kind of approach that is just constantly trying to divide us, and especially by race. And let's remember,
Did he really? I didn't know he did that.
He did at the Black Journalist Convention.
He wanted them. He wanted them killed.
No, not killed.
For the five kids, the 5 black kids from that.
Oh yeah, no, he wanted a death penalty. Yeah.
Yeah, he wanted them to have a death penalty.
Yeah, that's on record. That's on record. Yes.
Oh my God, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Damn.
That's under Part 5.
Well, I don't think he knew that they were innocent, though. Did he know they were innocent?
He knew he didn't care. He knew he didn't care.
He was going based off of the evidence that they supposedly had. First of all, the lady who got raped.
No. I'm gonna stop you right there. I'm gonna stop you right there.
First of all, do you even know the case?
Hold on.
Do you know about that case?
You said when I heard you start saying that, I gotta stop you because once he
do
found
you know
out,
about the case? Do you know about that incident?
What I know about the case is that they found DNA evidence that those boys were innocent, and when he was president, and they said, "Would you like to apologize, knowing that you were wrong?" He said no. Am I wrong, Ernest?
Yeah, what was it?
When the Central Park 5, is that what we talking about?
Yeah.
Hold on, he's explaining it right now. Listen.
We all have the same dreams and aspirations and want in hate and.
President Harris, thank you. Lindsay?
President Trump, this is now your third time.
This is the most divisive presidency in the history of our country.
Bullshit.
Anything like it. They're destroying our.
He was saying he was going based off of them pleading guilty, which they did, because they were coerced into pleading guilty. They were. If you read the case, because I don't think you know the entirety of the case.
Yep.
They were honestly the cops were to blame. They were all juveniles. What are you timing out for? You don't mind? You mind if I speak? Do you mind?
Mm-hmm. Go ahead. Go ahead. Because go jump after.
When they were finished or officially brought in, their parents weren't called because they're all minors. You're supposed to call their parents and let them know, like, yeah, we have your child. We're investigating, blah, blah, blah. They didn't call their parents. They coerced them. They held them. There's a certain time limit you can invest or interrogate a juvenile. They're way past the time. They pressured them into just pleading guilty. So they pled guilty.
I was asked. That's why I was doing this, because maybe your feed is ahead of mine.
Oh, okay.
I wanted to hear what he was saying. That's why I was doing this.
Okay.
So what he said, they pled guilty, then they pled not guilty. But once he found out they were not really guilty, if you pressure a little kid that's 13 to 16 years old, and you rough them up and you say, if you don't tell me what I want to hear, you're gonna go to jail or you're gonna go death penalty, whatever. They're gonna tell you what you want to hear.
Right, correct.
And that's what that situation was. So once he found out that, oh, they really didn't do it. He never said, you know what, I made a mistake. I'm sorry. I just thought that you raped somebody, but based on the evidence, I apologize.
And I agree with that. He should have apologized. But even though he didn't,
Don't say but. You know what but
there is a
is?
but. Hold on,
But
there is
is
a
not
but.
on your ass.
First of all, I wasn't
when you say but, everything you said before that means
Chris,
nothing. You
Chris,
put
I wasn't
everything that
even
you
done.
said
I
before that to
wasn't done.
zero.
I wasn't done. What I was before you cut me off previously to that. What I'm saying is, yes, he should have apologized. But the fact that he didn't know, he's going based off of them pleading guilty. Yeah, we raped this person, and they're not. That's not even the only fault. The victim should be held accountable too, because she just went along with the shit. Yeah. It was those 5 black kids. How was she not held accountable for that? How's she not held accountable for that? Shouldn't she be held accountable for just lying on her black kids?
We could talk about Emmett Till. We could talk about
That's another case.
We could talk about Brian Banks from Florida State. We could talk about all the false allegations. There's no rules in place to protect men for false allegations. There's nothing in place. Not saying that there are men that do things they shouldn't be doing, but there's no rules in place to protect us.
Yeah.
That's why I stay in the house. You know what I'm saying? A woman could say, Trey, the officer grabbed me, blah, 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 and I didn't want it. You're going to be on an investigation for 6 months. And then when they find out, oh, she lied. All right, well, you back on duty, brother.
I've had cases like that. Not me personally. Like I've dealt with women who have said, yeah, I got raped by da-da-da-da. And then 2 months into working the case, they're like, oh, I'm sorry. We got into an argument. I just wanted to get him in trouble. Shouldn't she be held accountable? You should be prosecuted for lying like that.
I think women that lie, when I say lie, intentionally lie.
Yeah, it matters on the
intentionally lie to
get somebody put in jail.
Get somebody locked up. Whatever he's facing, she needs to face. If it comes out to be not true.
That's true.
If he's facing 10, she got to do 10.
If they find out that you lied, well, okay, well, you lied about this and you try to get him 10 years. Now you're going to get 10 years. Yeah,
that's
I 100% agree with that. What about you, Ernest? What you think?
What? I'm sorry. Sorry. Fucking Trump's hysterical. I'm sorry.
This guy. Chris, you heard that?
I missed the last 2 lines you said because Trump got my attention on the Affordable Care Act. The shit that you three always argue. We three always argue about Obamacare.
Yes,
it's terrible. I'm gonna have a better health care plan. Motherfucker, 4 years. You had 4 years to undo Obamacare. Never did it. You moved on health care in 2017. Stop.
Hold on. I'm trying to mess with my sound here. I'm sorry.
No problem.
It's just very muffled.
What is your plan today?
Well, first of all, I absolutely support and over the last 4 years,
That's
the president's private healthcare options. But what we need.
Hey, sidebar for Chris. I gotta ask Chris something real quick.
Go ahead.
Chris, you there?
Give me 1 sec.
I've made very clear my position on fracking, and then this business about taking everyone's guns away.
I'm trying to fix my sound real quick.
No problem. Do you think?
If Chris wins the bet, Ernest, you can buy a new sound bar or something.
Understand?
Go ahead. Nah, my sound levels were off. I got you though. Go ahead.
Chris, I got a sidebar for you. Early championship prediction, NBA. Go.
For college?
No. Nigga, NBA, I just said that. Don't you dare say the Timberwolves.
I really can't because I got to see when Trey season is over with. To tell you.
Trey season?
When they done like doing their trade at even All-Star break. I got to see after that.
Hey, I meant to ask you, Chris, what happened, bro? You didn't show up to the game. I played good.
I'm going to tell you this.
We're going to the championship.
Ant-Man going to be top 5 player in the league.
He's not?
I can tell you that. He's going to be top 5.
Oh, he is going to be.
Yeah,
Barring
He's
injury, yes.
top five. He gonna say top five.
He's going to be a top 5 player in the league, yes, barring injury.
Yeah.
But one thing he needs to be working on right now is his stamina. Because, boy, they exposed that. He was tired.
Exposed what?
His stamina. He was tired. Against Dallas, he looked beat. Like, Denver took everything from him. He was not there for Dallas. He couldn't do it. He was too tired. And he's too young. That's actually unacceptable to be that young and that tired. It was. I'm wrong? Explain to me why I'm wrong. Wake up.
Explain to you why what?
The way you're looking at me, you're saying I'm wrong. So explain.
The Heat?
What?
You said who looking at him?
I didn't say that.
My sound is bad. That's what I'm saying. I have an issue with my sound.
You know he's doing bad with my fucking friend who's a massive Trump supporter saying he's losing this fucking.
Yeah, that's what I said. It looks like he's losing.
It wasn't only him. It were all of the Democrats.
So I think
he's pissed off.
Speaker might be blown.
We can do much better than Obamacare.
I apologize, fellas, but I can't hear y'all. I can't hear y'all too good.
What do you mean?
I'm thinking my speaker is blown.
Oh,
because
no.
it's very, very staticky. That's why I can't hear you too good. But you guys can hear me, right?
Yeah, I hear you perfect.
Okay. I'm trying to read the captions so I can respond to you. So,
What cap?
so
the caption.
the issue is about Ant-Man, right?
Mm-hmm.
Correct. Stamina. Last year in the playoffs against the Mavericks was terrible.
He's gonna be ready next year. He's still young.
So.
Yeah,
I don't trust. I tell you what, I don't trust that team though. I'm not a big cat guy. I'm not a big cat guy.
He's working, but he was going up against a veteran team.
Rudy Gobert is terrible. They need to trade that guy. He's garbage.
Good luck with that. With that contract. Good luck with that.
He's not.
It wasn't his fault.
Not even half of it.
Who was it? Gobert that got defensive player of the year?
He gets it all the time.
Yeah, that's by default at this point now, right?
It is. They cook him. Ernest, how many times has he gotten defensive player of the year and he gets cooked in the playoffs? And I mean embarrassed. It's happened like 3 or 4 times now. Steph has done it twice. Now Luka's doing it to him. Come on, man. Like that dude, I don't even. He's always starting fights with people. He's garbage. Trash.
Why you always hating on the brothers?
Gobert?
No,
I've never liked him.
You hate why you don't like Ant though? We
love Ant. We
all know he the truth.
I love Ant. We love Ant.
Ernest, and I know you know this. Didn't I say when we first started this argument, I actually was a Timberwolves supporter. I liked Ant-Man until he started comparing him to Jordan.
All your fault. Ant-Man's agent. Yeah, when Ant-Man's agent Chris Campbell came in and started talking shit and talking reckless, that's what everything done.
That's why I was like, you know what? I want this guy to fucking lose now.
Okay. But no, I ain't talking shit about him because I'm just talking shit. He's the truth. He's the future.
Ant-Man is good.
I agree.
I agree with that too. I never said he was bad. I never said he was a
when he can go up against Kevin Durant and give him respect after that. No, run to Kevin Durant like he did, and still give him respect. He's that dude.
The verdict is still out on how good he is. Though. We don't know that yet.
I mean, did he do it or he didn't do it?
Did he do what? Did he do what? Did he do what?
So he ain't ball out on Kevin Durant.
No, yes, he did. I'm saying the verdict is still out on how good he is.
Is Kevin Durant top 5 player in the league?
No, he's not.
All right, I'm gonna let y'all go to bed.
No.
Are you serious? Kevin Durant's not top 5 player in the league?
Not anymore. No,
he's not.
No, I haven't done my list yet because
he's top 10.
We do a list.
Give me the 5 over of KD.
Chris, go first. Chris, you go first. Since you,
Ernest, you go first.
All right, so mine is not done yet. So my 3, easy: Jokic, Giannis, Luka. I don't have my 10 See, every year I do a top 25 in October every year.
Give me 5.
Can I give you 5? Oh,
So last year, going to last year, I had Steph Curry number 4, and I think I had Tatum or no, I had Durant number 5. Durant's going down a little bit. Tatum might get number 5. 4 is gonna be tough. This is tough. I don't know because SGA might have a spot now. SGA's balled the last 2 years. Balled. So right now, SGA might be in the top 5 now. SGA and probably Jason Tatum.
Ernest, I have SGA at 3.
Oh my lord!
I have SGA at 3.
Over Ant? All right. You just saying that to be stupid.
I'm not. Let me ask you this.
No disrespect, but I'm just saying that that's some dumbass shit you just said.
Hold on.
SGA is nice, but you gonna put
who's more important to their team, Ant-Man or SGA? Who's more important to their team?
Actually, no. I think both are, honestly.
SGA is more important. That, like I said, SGA has to be. How is he not more important than Ant-Man?
I would argue I trust the OKC roster more at SGA than Minnesota's roster.
That team's not even.
I don't. But again, but remember, you and I are different on Cat. You love Cat. I don't.
I didn't say I love him. I respect him. I don't love him.
I'm not a fan.
I get bothered by him because he needs to be in the post way more. He's not.
Well, I agree with you.
He's very strong, and I don't know if he just likes to.
I think seeing the elevation Chet made this year though made me more confident in Chet. I like Chet over Cat.
No, I don't. Chet needs to gain some weight. Chet is
and that'll happen.
He's not. Where was he last year in the playoffs? Did you see him? You know what he averaged?
What?
Do you know what he averaged?
You asking me?
Like 12?
Both of you.
12?
13.
How much did who average?
Chet
Holmgren.
From
I don't know.
He averaged 13. And he's supposed to be the second best player on the team. 13. 13
I just want to ask this really quick.
Hold on, real quick. They're the number 1 seed, and your second best player averages 13 points a game. And he's not even old. He's young. He's second-year player. I am not sold on that kid yet. That kid has to show me something. That was fucking terrible. Go ahead, Chris. My bad.
I just want to ask you this. Were you really serious about the whole SGA?
Yes, 100%. SGA should have been the MVP. That team is barely a playoff team without him.
So, all right, so you're a GM. You're a GM right now.
Yep.
Your first pick, SGA over here, Ant-Man over here. You gonna take SGA over Ant?
I'm going SGA.
Here's the advantage SGA has right now. Okay. SGA
never try to apply to be a GM because every NBA
SGA has
to be like your.
Here's the thing. It's tough though because it's tough though because you know what the thing is that Ant might have the better upside. I think.
Yes.
So I might.
You say what?
Ant has the
more
better
upside.
More upside than Ant. So I might go with the upside and take Ant.
But I'm gonna take a point guard.
But you going on light skin feelings. You know what I'm saying?
Dark skin.
You're not. He's
dark too.
He's
not light skin. He's dark too.
SGA is dark skin.
He's dark too.
What?
SGA is dark.
What I'm saying, you are making decisions off light skin.
No, I'm not. I'm looking at versatility. Ant-Man cannot play a point guard. He cannot be a point guard. They proved that when Mike Conley went out and they struggled. Did they not? Do you remember
when you
that?
say play point guard?
Hey guys, hold on.
Again, this is what we talked about before.
Guys. Closing statements for the debate here. Watch.
Oh, let me hear this.
Now Xfinity Internet customers can buy one line of unlimited and get one free for a year.
Live from the National Constitution Center in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Here again, David.
She's 60. Wait, guys. She's 60. Not bad looking.
Welcome back tonight.
So I think you've heard tonight two very different visions for our country.
I will say though, the way she talks to me a little annoying sometimes. Though I ain't gonna lie.
Fuck out of here. They don't respect the military. Oh. Oh.
You seem mad.
Oh.
You know, I called on the middleman, but I think Kamala really did well in this debate.
She did.
Whether or not you should now. The question is now. Debates about optics. The question is going to be now. Did she
watch his response after this? Watch his response after this.
Hold on. What were you saying, Ernest? Ernest, say that again.
But debates about optics.
Watch his response.
I want to see the fact.
This.
I want to see the fact checkers though after this. The fact checkers, if she lied anything here, how much time she lied versus Trump. I know she lied a couple times. Here's Trump.
He has a point.
She's vice president. She can't do shit.
I mean, she's up there with the president, though.
It's the most overrated job in Washington. It really is. I get it though, but pay family leave.
We're not going to do things that are going to make this country strong, whether you like it or not. Germany tried that, and within 1 year, they were back to building normal energy plants. We're not ready for it. We can't sacrifice our country for the sake of.
He looks tired, dude.
But I just asked one simple question: why didn't she do it? We're a failing nation. We're a nation that's in serious decline. We're being laughed at all over the world. All over the world, they're laughed. I know the leaders very well. They're coming to see me. They call me. We're laughing.
Do you think that? You think we're a declining nation?
I disagree with that.
Yeah, I don't agree with that.
He plays the fear mongering all the time. We have our issues and we have our issues and whatever, but we're not.
We're a laughing stock.
But that's his brand though. It's fear mongering.
Who is the worst president in the history of our country, you think?
Herbert Hoover. Debate's over. Let's see. They say they shake hands again at the end.
Say that again.
Hold on. Let's see. They shake hands here again.
Nope.
Oh, they wait. Maybe. Nope.
Is there going to be another one?
Right now, there's none scheduled, but hopefully. But as I said, my analysis coming into this thing was this: everything fell in this debate because you're not going to get more eyeballs than you will on this debate. There'll be no more eyeballs in this one. Even to do another debate in October, that won't rate as much as this one, as the first one. Remember, the first movie is always better than the sequel. You know what I'm saying? So this debate will decide the election, I think. Because again, Kamala is undefined. Now she's defined now. Now people who don't know who she was before tonight now know who she is tonight. Okay.
So after seeing it, who do you think? Do you think she has a leg up now?
I think it certainly helped. It certainly helped.
Test. Can you guys hear me?
I can hear you. Yes, we can hear you. Yeah.
Okay. I just had to put some headphones in because of speakers.
All right, if guys, if anybody in the chat right now, listen because we got people in the chat still. If you watch the debate, chime in. Who do you think won the debate? Who do you think showed out more? I think Trump looked very tired. I think Trump picked up in the end. Trump, came in sluggish early, and then he picked up in the end. But at the same time, someone like me, like I'm an MP. I'm an independent voter. I'm not even a Democrat. People think I'm a Democrat or Republican. I'm not. I'm an MPA. One of the things I've still said for a long time that still hurts Trump to this day is the fact that he keeps leaning into this fucking election fraud stuff. Election fraud. Stop. It's hindering your campaign, dude. And he's trying to run a campaign like 2016. This is not 2016 anymore. We have 4 years. We have 4 years of a Trump presidency. Now, look, there's a lot of people I know who did like his 4 years, and they're right to that opinion. They do.
True. Very true.
There are a lot of people who are also did not like those 4 years. So it's not like we're coming in clean like 2016. We didn't know how it felt. We know how it felt. And I'll say this much before I let you guys wrap up here. At the end of the day, man, this is why I agree with Trey here. These people don't fucking know you, man. Vote your policies. Vote whatever policies you believe in. Vote for that, okay? And keep moving. These folks are just human beings, man. They're not going to change your world, okay? In fact, I would argue that your local elections are more important than your federal elections, because those things impact you more directly than these jokers up here.
Yep.
Bottom line. So, like I said, man, enough of this. Idolizing this shit, and what I mean. I'm just over it, man.
What I'm saying is, when you say she don't know you, it goes on the other foot. I was trying to communicate, but that's why I had to put my headphones.
No, go ahead.
Because I couldn't.
Yeah,
I couldn't hear everything that was being said. Yeah, she don't know me. I don't know her. Just like he don't know. He don't know you. You don't know him. That's like a mute point. You know what I'm saying? So you can agree with him on that, but that don't make sense. Like who
to you it doesn't make sense. To me it does.
All right, so you know Donald Trump.
I don't know him. I'm saying to you it doesn't make sense. You don't agree with his policies.
He likes policies, and there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, exactly. I'm not even saying you're wrong. I'm just saying that's your opinion. Everybody
does. I don't. I don't.
I'm comparing apples to apples right now. You said to me when I said how I felt about Kamala, she don't know you. You said that you feel a certain way that you would vote for Trump. I'm doing apples to apples. So when you say that I don't know her, she don't know me, I just came back at you and said you don't know him and he don't know you.
You're right. I'm agreeing with that.
So what is the point of making that statement?
That even though I don't know him, I agree with his policies. So I'm going to choose that.
So I agree with her policies.
And that's fine.
So the point is,
I'm not saying you're wrong.
What was the point?
I just don't agree with it. That's okay.
What's the point of you saying that I don't know her and she don't know me?
In regards to her name, she don't care if I get her name wrong.
No, I was challenging. I was challenging the fact that.
No. I said, go ahead.
Hold on, Ernest, give me a second, bro.
No, you're good. You're good.
Let me cook. I gotta cook right now. Because something.
You sure you want to do that?
I knew it was coming.
Hold on. Because that's something he can't do. So I'm gonna say like this.
Come on now, dog. The last plate I cooked, you clean your plate, but go on.
All right. I'm not gonna dog you like that. Not tonight. Okay. This is some serious.
Yeah. Please don't embarrass yourself. Go on.
Okay. At the end of the day, bro, you are following an ideology that is not in your best interest. You think it is.
That's your opinion. Go on.
I'm just telling you.
Yeah, that's fine. You can. You're entitled to that. You are. I'm not. What am I doing?
I'm not leaving alone, man. I don't know nothing though. I don't know nothing.
I never said you didn't.
No.
Let me ask you a question real quick. Trey, is there anything that Kamala can do to gain your vote?
No.
No. That's try answer the question though.
I know
Nothing?
the answer.
No.
I know the answer. See,
Like, is there a policy that, let's say, there's a certain policy that you prioritize that? Oh, I like that, and I prioritize that, and I would probably vote for her baby if she had this position.
Are there certain policies and things like that that I agree with her? Yes, but overall, what she and the Democratic Party stand for, in my opinion, no, I'm not going to. I'm not. I can't get with that. I can't get jiggy with that. I can't. Now it's wait, hold on. He asked me a question. Let me finish it.
Yeah, let me finish it. Yeah.
Now, is Trump perfect? And do I agree with everything Trump does? No, absolutely not. I don't even agree with him as a human being, his certain morals and things like that. But am I being told? I'll wait for him to finish.
I'm sorry,
he's doing. Anyways. Now, am I being told as an American to choose between the lesser of the two evils? Yes, and I think he is. That's my personal opinion. Chris don't gotta believe or agree with that. Ernest, you don't gotta believe or agree with that, and that's okay. That's the beauty of this country, is what I'm saying.
Ain't nothing beautiful about that shit you just said.
That is beautiful. That you're not being told that, hey, you have to choose this like they do in Russia and North Korea. Right. Hey, you're gonna worship Jing Song-ping and Putin and all them boys. You got to worship them guys, or we're just gonna kill you and shoot you in the face. That's the other option. I'm not choosing. I would never want that.
You said you're choosing the best of two evils, right?
Yes, in my opinion, yes.
Okay. Who has more evils?
What's that? Well, obviously the one I didn't choose, Chris.
Yeah,
who has more?
He thinks Kamala does. I mean, I think that's quite obvious at this point. He's.
I want to hear his.
Okay.
So, out of the two of them, who has more evils?
I just told you. If I choose Trump, who do you think has more evils?
Okay. Give me Trump's evils. That you identified that is evil.
First of all, his certain morals, the way he talks.
No. Be specific. Be specific.
In what sense?
I think that's pretty clear, though. The way he talks on people all the time, and he
talks down to people. Yes.
Yeah.
He's
a fucking asshole.
He is.
Okay.
100%.
Okay.
He doesn't know how to talk to people.
Okay.
I think he's borderline racist.
Two?
Because of some of the actions and the things that he say. Now, am I going to go sit here and pinpoint the things that he's said? No, I'm not going to do all that. I'm not going to do all that. So please don't ask me.
No, I'm not trying to do that. What's the next one?
And just certain policies. Like the whole abortion policy, I don't agree with that.
3.
That's it.
That's it?
Yes.
Okay. So, do you believe in Republican values?
Yes.
Do you believe in family values?
Yes.
I know you don't have a daughter, but if you did, would you ever say, if she wasn't my daughter, I would have sex with her?
I mean, not Melania, the shit he said on The View years ago. Ivanka, right?
If you had a daughter, would you say, "Oh yeah, if I had a daughter, I'd be having sex. If she wasn't my daughter, I'd be having sex with her"?
No.
That's what he said.
Okay.
When they asked his daughter, they asked his daughter, what do you have in what do you have in, what do you call it? What do your dad have in common? She said, "Oh, business." They said, "Donald, what do you think you have in common with your daughter?" He said, "Sex." You didn't know about that?
You just sent it for it, Trey? The video on that?
Did I see it? No.
Yeah.
That's the type of that
he was on The View, I think, actually, when he said that.
It's on TV. That's the type of dude he is. He's a nasty, and then on top of that, I'm gonna move forward.
I actually want to respond to that. I'm gonna wait till you to finish though. I'm gonna respond to
that. Okay. So You gave me like 2. I gave you 3.
I gave you 3.
You gave me 3. I gave you 2. Sorry, my fault. And on top of that, you a public figure. You could have, a side chick here and there. You decide to get a porn chick while your wife has just had the baby.
Yeah,
You embarrass your family and your wife. That's like let's reciprocate that, right? I'm gonna put you in her shoes. Let's say she was she was the one with the money, and you was the the husband,
stay-at-home dad,
whatever. You know what I'm saying? And then you got to deal with the fact that he might be the dad. Is that disrespectful?
Hey, play that. Hold on 1 sec, Chris. Let me see what this is.
It's a video from like some years ago.
The two have in common.
What's the favorite thing you have in common with your father?
Either real estate or golf.
Donald, with your daughter?
Well, I was going to say sex, but I can't relate that.
Donald Trump has always been proud of his daughter.
I'd call collect to his office. I was probably, 10 years old. He would pick up the phone every single time, and he'd put me on speakerphone. Wouldn't be a long conversation. He'd introduce me to whoever was in his office.
And he was front row when Ivanka took to the catwalk during her short-lived career as a fashion model. Still, Donald Trump repeatedly points out how hot his daughter is, saying last year in a Rolling Stone article, "Yeah, she's really something, and what a beauty, that one. If I weren't happily married and, her father."
My daughter, Ivanka.
Yeah.
She's 6 feet tall. She's got the best body.
Yeah, she's hot.
Ivanka continues to defend her father and has said he is not sexist. Earlier, her Twitter account showed a little heart liking an article.
All right, so that did happen actually. So.
Okay, so can I respond to that?
Is that weird?
Can I respond to that?
Go ahead. Yeah, by means.
Is that weird the way he said it? Yes. Do I think what is he going to say? His daughter's ugly? Is he wrong in which the way he said it? Yeah.
For the record, I don't think he meant it in the way that people are trying to twist it to be.
Yes, that's exactly.
I don't think so.
No.
Is it wrong that he said that? Yes, 100%.
Yeah, it's weird.
But he did. It's weird. But
so you know him. So you know him now. This is going back to what you were saying. So now you know him.
I don't know him.
So how you listen?
I'm going off of the evidence that I was shown.
Listen, one thing I can say.
You don't know him either. How do you know he was trying to mean that? You don't know him either.
I could tell you because I have a daughter. You don't.
You don't know, but you don't know.
No, hold on. I'm going to tell you how a father addresses a daughter, a young woman.
You can't, but you don't know him, Chris.
I'm going to tell you how a father addresses a young daughter. If you listen, you can always say, "You look nice today. She's beautiful. She's intelligent. She's smart." You don't say, "She's hot," and we think about sex and things like that. That is shit.
Okay.
And on top of that, and hold on. On top of that, like even with your wives, which I respect and I have love for, even if I had if I was into your wives like that, or if I thought your wives were attractive, I would never even speak like that. If your wives were dressed up and y'all was going out to dinner and everybody was looking nice, oh, you look nice today. Both of you look nice today. That's the extent of it. It's not going to be like, oh,
it's just weird.
It's weird as hell, bro. And you trying to make excuses for that shit. That's weird too.
Hold on. I'll let you talk. Hold on.
Go ahead.
As soon as you cut the clip, what did I say? It was weird.
Yeah.
I don't think that's what he was implying. But it was wrong in what he said. That's the first thing I said. Yes, 100% it's wrong. I don't think he was implying that he wants to fuck his daughter. I think he was implying that he has a beautiful daughter. He just did it in an extremely wrong way.
He has a way of words, the best words. Real quick, let me ask you a question. Let me hit you back now, Chris. Is there anything that can make you want to vote for Trump? Anything? Like, is there policies that, hey, you know what? This policy might be something I'd be for if Trump endorsed this.
Ernest, let me answer that for you. No.
Okay, go ahead, Chris.
I mean, I haven't heard a policy. All I heard is that I can do the best things.
Don't start like that. You smarter than that.
Hold on. All right. Tell me when. Tell me. All right.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
All right.
Don't do that.
Am I allowed to speak?
So he didn't have any policy.
I love this fucking stream, dude. It's great.
Don't disrespect the dog like that now.
That's your dog. That's your dog now. That's your dog.
You
see how you just switched up. All right. You see how
you don't have no policies. No policies. That's disrespectful. Come on now.
All right.
I'm calling her.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you what I'm gonna do, because we were kind of in and out of the debate. But I guarantee you, he couldn't articulate one real policy.
Who? Trump?
Yeah.
That's your opinion. You're entitled to it.
No, I mean,
the one policy. Go ahead.
Hold on. I'm gonna say this. Outside of tax cuts, he done flip flopped on abortion. He don't know where he at on that.
No. He.
Oh my God.
On abortion.
Ernest.
Oh, go ahead. I'll let you. Go ahead. Go ahead. I cut you off.
Ernest.
Go ahead.
He flip flopped on abortion.
Oh, he did last week alone. Like 1 minute he was saying 15 weeks, 16 weeks, which I agree on for record. And then when evangelicals got pissed off last week, he said, "Oh no, I'm voting against it now. The Florida Amendment 4 in Florida because they're pissed off now." Which I actually agree with him on. He should have been on his original stance. So he goes wherever the wind blows.
Yeah.
I remember, for me, the biggest one for me was when in 2016, when he was President-elect Trump, he was on 60 Minutes and he was bragging about how Australia's healthcare was the greatest healthcare he's ever seen in his life. Universal healthcare is in Australia. So what are you talking about? You're completely against that stuff. Like, come on. What are we doing here?
All right. I mean, at the end of the day, brother, I love you. You know, I think you lost in the sauce a little bit.
and guess what? He's voting this year.
No, that's good. I hope you do.
And I respect that, because you know what? I'm one of those guys that says if you don't vote, you should have no say in anything goes on, especially locally.
No, he should vote. However,
people
he
die for
decides
this right, man. People die for this
yeah.
right. You know what I mean? Like, what are we doing here?
That's true.
You know?
Yeah.
So
that's actually what made me was like, you know what? Let me start doing this. People died for this opportunity.
So you gonna vote Joel Stein? Cornel West? RFK Jr. is on the ballot still? On some states, anyway.
Is Kanye still on there? I heard The Rock's going.
Nah, not this. I
didn't hear that. But
maybe 28. Maybe 28. Maybe 28.
Anything's
possible.
possible.
They're pushing The Rock. They're pushing him.
Maybe 28. Maybe 28.
I don't know why The Rock. That'd be fucking God. I'd give up on this country.
Yeah.
God.
All right. Anything else want to add? We got here. Anything else want to add?
No, I think we all good, man. But
all right.
You know, I want my mans to read more and stop cooking. And order out to eat, because that that food.
I'm gonna leave. Oh, go ahead. I got one final thought.
Okay, go ahead.
Number one, we said we was gonna have like a little family dinner, like going out, like Benny Hanna's. Man, we got.
I ain't take you to Benny Hanna's, but listen, I'm getting off right now because I feel like I'm getting dumber listening to you right now. So
you don't need help. You don't need me to help you do that.
No, it's good. But one day I'll take you to Benny Hanna's. I have no problem with that.
Listen, you don't got to take me there. I'm saying we'll meet there.
Oh, we can meet there, and I'll pay. I don't give a shit.
Well, first of all, you said already that we can come out of the crib and see a new place, and it's been 2 months been gone here.
Haven't you been here already, Ernest?
No, I've not been there, bro. What's the way? What do you invite, man?
Listen, fellas. We've been on too long, and I said I'm feeling dumb. It's like that Happy Gilmore shit, or the.
And we told you dumb enough already. We don't make you feel dumber.
I appreciate it. I'll be dumb, but I like to stay the dumb level I'm at. I don't want to go lower. Love you, brothers. Y'all be easy.
Love you too, man.
All right.
Be safe.
All right, brother. You too, guys. All right, guys. I'm out of here. You guys.
All right, brother.
All right, guys. Later.